Hi everybody. I just wanted to do another video today because I've got a lot of questions and I keep responding but answering the same kind of questions over and over again. So I thought I would just do a little video to update you on my progress today and to answer some of those questions. So I was diagnosed with Meniere's in 2009, and I started having severe vertigo in 2012. Since I've been a part of the group, I started to put the timeline together, and I've realized that my first vertigo spell happened within a month of a routine root canal that never just sat right for me. It wasn't quite right. My mouth never sat the same. I had to learn to chew on the other side of my root canal. And then within a month, I had a vertigo spell. I never put two and two together until the TMJ hypothesis came up that Susan is so graciously sending out to the world, and I'm so glad and I want to help. So I'm going to start a YouTube channel probably to go through these therapies and recoveries with me, and maybe we'll see some progress in the YouTube video and start to spread that message for the chiropractic service that I'm receiving. But also, I don't want to discount the orthotics that other people are getting help with, and I want to spread that message as well, that there are multiple therapies I think that can help this, despite the fact that we've all been told for years that nothing will help us. So go us. Thank you, Susan. Also, I wanted to answer some questions about Dr. McCarty. Dr. McCarty is located in Colleyville, Texas, which is central DFW. He's about maybe 15 minutes from the DFW airport, probably more like 30 minutes from Love Field, which houses Southwest customers only. So, so he's not far from anywhere in DFW. If you're close to the Metroplex, I'm sure he would be very accessible to you. He does talk with people for free over the phone. He will answer any questions you have. He'll talk to your doctor. He'll talk to anybody. He's a talker. He's a really sweet, compassionate guy. He kind of sounds like Ben Stein a little bit. So you kind of have to get past that, but he's awesome. After my therapy yesterday, I feel amazing, and I feel clarity. I don't feel that detached feeling that I've had for at least the last couple months, if not a couple years, off and on. And I don't feel like I'm on the verge of a vertigo spell. Anybody who lives with this knows that any one wrong move and will be in a total spin. I don't feel that way today still. There was a lot of drainage last night. I woke up with a headache this morning and some leg pains, which I think are attributed to the fact that he's realigning your body, so you're using your muscles differently. I've only had one treatment. If you're from out of town, he'll do up to 4 treatments a day. He doesn't like that method as much, and it takes up a lot of time per client. But if you come from out of town to see him, he would be willing to do that. So that's an option for you. For most people, it would be like up to 4 a week. If you're local, if you're local to him. I can't do that because it's very pricey. He's $250 a visit. I need approximately 54 to heal my entire plate system in my body. I don't know what the terminology is. I should probably study that as I go on with these videos. I'm going to start a YouTube channel today to reach out to those with Meniere's disease who might Google Meniere's or symptoms, so that we can get them the same kind of help that we're receiving, through understanding that this is TMJ or TMJD related. I also, through the group, found out yesterday, I was, as usual, very self-deprecating and talking about my crooked face on these videos, which I'm having a really hard time focusing on, and that's why I'm not making eye contact with you. But there was a huge response to the crooked face remark, in that everybody also feels like they have crooked faces or noses or jaws. So I think that's really interesting. I think that's a diagnosis in and of itself. And then I went and looked it up on Google, and sure enough, there's asymmetrical face something or other that is heavily linked with TMJ or TMJD. So interesting. If you have a crooked face and you're watching this video, you too might have TMJ and you could get therapy and potentially a cure. Um, so I think that answers all of the questions that I wanted to address. I got a lot of people asking about my symptoms. I've never had jaw pain. I've never had lockjaw. I do have hearing loss markedly in my left ear and fairly severe. My hearing is slightly better today than it has been, and that's a huge success for me. So I'll take what I can get. What else did you guys ask? There was some discomfort associated with the process of the treatment yesterday. It was okay. I was going to say it was mild discomfort. It was absolutely terrifying, but it's only 3 seconds long, and I would do it again 10 times a day if I had the opportunity, and it meant getting to the end of this chapter in my life with vertigo. So I recommend it, but be prepared. And he will tell you a little bit before you go into it, but I don't think he'll tell you too much because it is absolutely terrifying. I think the second one will be even scarier because I know what's coming. But following that, I think I'll start to get more comfortable. Your body goes into automatic fight or flight, and it's absolutely horrifying, but well worth it. Well worth the results, the immediate results that I saw. Some of you might not have immediate results, or you might feel other things change in your body. That's normal. But you continue with the therapies and the results start happening like a domino effect. So I definitely recommend it. I chose this therapy over the orthotics because I knocked all my teeth out in 2004, and thank you, Pop Up, for helping me get my mouth fixed. But I have a piece in here. These are all fake, and this is a piece, one solid piece, and it's about a 10 to 15 year solution. So and I'm about 10 years, 14, I'm 13 years in now. So when this piece breaks, I'll have to move on to dentures, and so the orthotic is a scary option for me because I'm just not prepared or financially equipped for that, and I don't want to mess with my jaw too much, where I have to wear a piece in my mouth and stuff. So anyway, so that's why I didn't go the orthotic route right now. If that turns out to be a better therapy than the one that I'm receiving, then ultimately I will do that. Obviously, it's tried and true in the group, and a lot of people have seen very positive results, so I'm not discounting that by any means. In fact, if that's an option for you, then please go do that. I didn't really believe in chiropractics much, except that I've had a couple of major success stories. One of them being that my chiropractor here in Euless, Brett Payne, pulled me out of a dizzy spell. So that was pretty amazing. And the more I've gone to chiropractors recently for issues with regards to my Meniere's symptoms and my vertigo symptoms, the more success I've seen. And it's a lot better than pharmaceuticals and getting treated in other ways, in my opinion. So I want to start a YouTube channel, start to reach out to people who are looking things up on Google with regards to their vertigo, because I never found anything like this when I was looking things up. So I think somehow we're not tagging Meniere's disease in these symptoms, and it needs to be tagged. I've searched for vertigo and remedies and cures for years, and none of these therapies ever came up, including the orthotic. So I want to create a place on the internet that links Meniere's to TMJ and links TMJ to ultimate treatments that will help people get better. I'm not a doctor. I can't do much, but I can share my story and document my story in hopes that we can help other people who are suffering with this. It's a very debilitating, very isolating kind of disorder to have, and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Being dizzy is by far some of the most scary moments of my life, and you don't know what's happening to you. You don't know if it's brain related or spine related. It's terrifying. and especially knowing that you can fall into it at any moment all the time. I'm having anywhere from 1 to 4 dizzy spells a week, and I miss being a mom, and I miss being a reliable worker, and I want to get back to normal. So that's my story for today. Hope everybody is doing well, and I know that there's a couple people in the group who are going to therapies today, getting the orthotic and stuff. I'm so excited for you guys. I hope to hear about your progress very soon, and thank you all for sharing your stories and prompting me to do the same so that we can get this message out and start to help people who are fellows in this disease. So thank you very much. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.